We are celebrating today at LightNet because we're introducing our brand new community manager. He calls himself Captain Adham because he teaches people how to walk on fire. He's a master breakthrough coach, and that's what we're all about at LightNet. We are breaking through our limitations. It feels good to be together. And we're also excited today because we're launching our new show. It's called Creation Space. It's where we interview people like you who are creating new things for a new world. Just watch. There's nothing more beautiful than an act of creation. I'm here today with Adham Chalabi. This is Creation Space. This is our very first episode of a space where you can come and get snippets of things that are going to inspire you, people that are creating beyond what we knew was possible. This is what is coming next. So thank you for joining us. Today we have Captain Adham, and he's going to explain why they call him this in his first firewalk. Adham is a firewalking coach. That's right. In this video, you're going to learn how he walks across fire, how he did it, and how he teaches it to others. And he shows people how to elevate themselves, get out of their head, and then tie that into their real life. So here we go, Adham. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here with us today.
I mean, it was a journey, to say the least. I'm originally from Venezuela, which is why I have this beautiful accent. And I coach people to assassinate their fears and limitations in order for them to go to the next level in their business, life, relationship. One way that I do this is by firewalking, which is why we're going to talk today. And I love it so much because I also struggle with it. You know, I was born with this fire of curiosity. Everything that I did in my life is to follow my curiosity. But I have so much fear. I had big time struggle to believe in myself. So one day I just decided no more. I'm not going to live like this in fear. I'm not going to live in my limitations. So it came to me, I want to firewalk. Like, oh my God, just walk through the fire. I was just following my curiosity. Long story short, in my first day in the Firewalk Institute in Delaware, like 4 hours away, even though I never walked on fire before, they named me the fire captain. I know, right? It was like, wait, what? I don't know how to lead. I don't know how to walk through fire. What is it that I'm going to do? I couldn't help, but I went to ask one of the participants. He was a leadership coach. And I went to him and said, Daniel, how can I lead you guys better? How can I lead you to the best of my ability? And his infinite wisdom, he looked at me and smiled. And he said, Adham, just believe in yourself. Yikes, thank you. You're asking me to do the one thing I just can't do. The thing I can't do is the thing I must do, really. So the night came. And my responsibility as a fire captain is to motivate my team, to bring them into peak emotional state, to elevate their energy before any walk. So I did. I called everybody, rah, everybody, rah, everybody, rah, and everybody, rah. Their energy was high. My energy was high. I looked at the fire and I froze in fear again. So when people ask me why I firewalk, I didn't know. I didn't know until I was in front of the fire. I knew I was following my curiosity. I knew I wanted to break through fear, to believe in myself. But I didn't know why I wanted any of that. One of the things that you learn in firewalking is if you can walk through fire, you can walk through anything in life. Here's the thing, I don't care which stage of life you are, starting a business, starting a family, a relationship, whatever. Your life is going to put fires in front of you, and you must walk through them, not around them, but through them. People learn different things in firewalk. To me, it was to believe in myself. So what is it, this firewalk thing? What is it really? Because I guarantee you, Zenka, I walked over 100 times, and it's not about the fire. It's not about the walk. It's not about any of that. It's about the person you must be at the other side of the fire. Here is something I can guarantee. Whatever stops you in your business is what's going to stop you in front of the fire. Whatever stops you in your relationship, in your life, is the same thing that's going to show up in front of the fire and stop you. That flight and fight response, whatever activated, is the same thing. So when you firewalk and you go to the other side of the fire, you rewire your neurology. In other words, you reprogram your mind to think different about what's possible. Because when you are in front of the fire and who you want to be, the next level at the other side, whatever stops you becomes the fire. Once you walk, the rewiring starts happening. To me, what stopped me was not knowing how. I just realized in that split of a second that every time I didn't know how to do something or what to do, I would quit. I would quit my dreams, I would quit my goals, I would just stop doing the work. In that second, in front of the fire, I realized everything. I said, no here, no more. I'm going to walk through. And I heard everybody behind me say, Adham, roar. I roar and I walk. I just did what I once thought impossible for me to do, which was to believe in myself. It's not about the fire, it's not about the walk, it's about the person you become at the other side. Another thing that you learn, at least I did, to appreciate in the fire is the person that you connect, the person that you walk with. Here, listen, if you're in a group with different people working in their own flavor of shit together, once you walk together, once you break through together, the bonding and connection with those people is just out of the world. One of the persons I had the privilege and blessing to meet was Linda Travis. She's my firewalk trainer, and she's the owner and founder of West Coast Firewalking, whom I just recently partnered to bring firewalk, excuse me, to the West Coast, from teenagers who wants to build their confidence and find who they are, to business owners, small or big, to just break through and go to the next level in their business. Whatever your reason is to firewalk, I can guarantee you that life is just not going to be the same after you're on the other side. So that's why I firewalk. That's why I do what I do. It's just to empower people. Today, you will see big people in the East Coast, I'm not mentioning the name, that do big firewalks, 100 people at a time, 1,000 people at a time. But they're not committed to the empowerment, to the transformation. That's what I believe sets us apart. We give a damn about your transformation. And we do that because we know what leads you to transformation. It's not the walk. When you are in a small group, in an intimate group, and you share those experiences with your group after you walk, when you verbalize your transformation, when you share it with your community, then you let that set in, the change to set in. When I came back home as a trainer, life to me wasn't the same. In 6 months, I just start living my dream life. I just start traveling to just do my work, do my passion as a coach while I travel. That was my dream for years. And it just took one fire to do it. Now, here's another thing. I don't care if it's the first time you're going to walk or the 100th time you walk, you're always going to learn something different. Life's just not the same. So that's me. That's what I do. And that's the firewalk. That's what it really means to firewalk.
That's incredible. And that's incredible that you got into a situation somehow that was elevating to one of your biggest callings in life, and that she knew it and you somehow knew it. She's calling you captain before you even walked. And how interesting, yeah, that you guys are doing it in small groups, because that's what we do in LightNet. We witness each other do extraordinary things, and then our lives are never the same. So if you're listening to this right now, it doesn't matter if you're doing it in LightNet or his fireworking groups or whatever, get around people that can witness you rewire your brain so that you can access your gifts, your passion, your dream life, because your girlfriend, your job, whatever, right? All those things that are on the other side of the fire. This
Yes.
is incredible, Adham. We're so excited to have you join the LightNet team to help us with the community. Please tell people how to find you and where to find you and about your incredible work that you're doing.
So you can find me right now in Instagram at Captain Adham, or you can go to Facebook to Adham Chalabi. I think we might drop that in the comments where you can find me. And we do incredible work, firewalk, one-on-one coaching for organization, anything. So shoot me a message and we can work from there.
That's so exciting. So Adham is going to be launching a super crazy program to train the trainers in January. So stay tuned. And he's also going to do a follow-up interview here in Creation Space that he's going to talk about natural language processing. He's going to talk about timeline therapy. When he mentioned that, I was like, I don't even know what timeline therapy is, right? So This is exciting. This is exciting. Thank you so much, Captain Adham. I look forward to getting to know you more. I look forward to having you on again, and we're going to talk about in-depth timeline therapy. We're going to be talking about NPL. So this is the future of coaching, right? Adham works with people for 3 days, 2 days, and just completely like wipes their blocks out of their way. And we can all do this.
Absolutely.
And it's just about rewiring, rethinking, changing up our beliefs. So thank you so much for joining us today for Creation Space. Count on us to elevate your joy, your curiosity, and see what you can make as you create the best life that you want to live. So if you like this video and you want more of this series, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. We're glad you're here. All this energy, we're tying ourselves together as we go up and change what we know is possible.